What we're going to do today is show you how you can play MIDI through the organ and make some pretty awesome music when you're in a pinch, like when your organist is gone, or you're a horrible organist like I am. So we're going to hook up to these MIDI cables. We have, a little hard to see, let's focus, MIDI in, and on this one is MIDI out. Where is it? There it is, MIDI out on this one. And you're gonna plug it into the sequencer. Now this one took me a while. The in on the cable part, the in on the cable, goes to the out on the MIDI box. It took me forever to figure that one out. And then the out of the MIDI cable goes into the in on the MIDI box. Crazy, I can't explain it, but it's backwards. It's not intuitive. So quick lesson on organ layouts. Obviously these are the pedals down below. This lower manual is called the grate, and this top manual is called the swell. And of course you have pistons on the side that control registration for each of the manuals. So here I have put For All the Saints in Apple Logic. And if we look before, interface 3 is MIDI track, or the MIDI channel for pedal. And then MIDI 2 was the MIDI channel for the grate on the organ. Push play in Logic, and it will play live on the organ. Another one of my favorites for Easter. So here's another great one that is one of my favorites, and it is the hymn tune Marian, and I have all stops out on this one. It's absolutely glorious. Check this out. I love fugues. They're one of my favorite forms of all time. I like the call and response, I like the interplay, I like the math behind it. It's pretty amazing. So check this one out. Bach's Little Fugue in G minor. Very cool. playing MIDI through an organ or for an organ is like a last resort. You don't want to rely on it every Sunday, right? And it's like a substitute. If your organist is gone, or if you're a horrible pianist like I am, give me a drum set, I can play all day long. But if your organist is gone and you need a substitute, this would be a great use case for that. Keep in mind that you don't get the nuances of a real human behind it. If you're trying to accompany a soloist, instrumentalist, or vocalist, there is no following the soloist. They have to follow you because there is no variance in tempo or that interplay between accompanist and the soloist. It's kind of like a substitute teacher, right? I mean, they may be able to teach, but they don't have the relationships with the students. Same thing with a substitute organist, and using MIDI as a substitute organist. It has a different feel, an organic feel to it that you just can't duplicate with the person who lives on this instrument day in and day out. So there you have it.